And it was a big announcement everyone tuned in for. Yes, we were talking about Apple debuting new products, including a new ultra thin iPhone and AirPods that can translate live. It's made from 80% recycled titanium and will come in 4 colors. The new iPhone 17 features an enhanced camera. It will come in 5 colors and have an all-day battery life, which I could use right now. Now, the new phone's coming with a hefty price tag, of course. The iPhone Pros are $1099 and $1299 for the large model. The iPhone Air will set you back about $999, and the lower budget iPhone 17 is still about $799. Apple also announced new upgrades to its AirPods and watches. The new products will be in stores September 19th. And joining me this morning to talk more about this event and the price of all of these products, plus the future of innovation and technology, is of course senior reporter for ZDNet, Sabrina Ortiz. Good morning, Sabrina. How are you?
Good morning. I'm ready to talk about some exciting Apple announcements.
Do it. What do we need to know?
Yeah, you hit the nail right on the head. I think the biggest announcement was the iPhone Air. It's the thinnest, it's the lightest phone that Apple has put out yet. If you're familiar with Apple products, they've kind of kept the same look and form factor throughout the years with minor tweaks here and there. So to see them to jump this much outside of the box is pretty fascinating, and it has some compelling specs that come with it too.
Okay, so the 4 colors, I think we're showing them right there on the screens. It says what? It was made out of 80%, 60% recycled titanium. Forgive me, I might have butchered the percentage there. People might be wondering, if it's using repurposed material, why does it still cost so much?
See, so the material it's using, as you mentioned, is titanium and extremely durable. With a form factor that is so thin, durability is the one of the biggest concerns next to like battery life and the camera system. So they did have to use, although recyclable, still very durable and pricey materials for the phone.
Okay, Sabrina, I'm going to put you on the spot because I see there are a couple of different models of the new iPhone 17. I can't help but think each model may be targeting a different demo, or is it preference or color? I don't know. What do you think?
For sure a different demographic, and for sure just strictly based on your needs. For example, someone like me, I take photos everywhere I go, and having the best camera possible on my phone is a must. I'm currently, my daily driver is an iPhone 16 Pro. I'm considering doing an upgrade to the 17 Pro because of the upgrades it has, including camera and also the aesthetic changes. I think that the new orange color is stunning, the cosmic orange, and so does most of the internet. You've seen clips, it's going viral because it is a very new bright color when Apple sticks to muted ones. The base phone is great, again, for most users. I think that that will satisfy all of their needs without breaking the bank. It got some upgrades, including a better selfie camera that will make the upgrade worth it, or should make the upgrade worth it for an average consumer. And then the Air is a tricky one. I'm trying to figure out exactly who the right audience is for that one. I would say it's really somebody who values the compactness over anything else, because you are compromising things like camera and battery life. So that would really be up to someone who really appreciates the aesthetic that much or willing to make the trade-off.
Okay, I got to switch gears here because everyone wants to know the price point. I talked earlier, why is it costing so much with the repurposed material? But of course, tariffs, everyone's wondering that. Does this play a role?
Yeah, it's a great question. We're all keeping a very close eye on the prices to see if they were impacted by tariffs. As I think you mentioned, they did go up about $100 across the board. However, Apple didn't explicitly mention or attribute tariffs to the price raise. As a matter of fact, all of the phones are now coming with a higher storage, so 256 gigabytes. So that could be the reason that the prices are higher. But again, we won't exactly know if it was tariffs that did it, but $100 does seem pretty minimal. But for a company like Apple, who hasn't raised prices in a very long time, I could see why it would raise some eyebrows.
Okay, I think everyone wants to know AI. I mean, that's all anyone can talk about. How does that play into some of the new products with the phones, with the watch, with the AirPods?
Yeah, that's a great question. So, back in June at WWDC, their developer conference, Apple announced a ton of new AI features packaged into Apple Intelligence. Those will be available for all the iOS, well, all one of the latest models. I think it's the iPhone 13, 15 Pro and later who downloads iOS 26, including the 17 lineup, will be able to take advantage of those features. However, yesterday Apple did slightly mention some new AI features coming to the new device lineup, but those remained minor.
Sabrina, look, I still have the 12, I think. You're talking about maybe upgrading. You're just one generation below. People want to know because every year they've got to up the ante real quick. Is it worth the hype? Is it? I mean, it's more than the lens and the colors, but I mean, what do you think? Hot take.
100%. I have to caveat, depend on the user. And also, I think it depends on what model you're coming from. I think a 13 Pro, again, this is just my take, would be a perfect candidate or below for the upgrade because you will be getting a lot more features too with the software update, which is something I really care about. Do you need the iPhone 17 necessarily? Probably not, especially because with the iPhone 17 dropping, the prior models are likely to get some discounts. The holidays are around the corner, so we have Black Friday that's going to likely include some great deals. Carriers are including great deals. So you don't necessarily need the latest phone to have some of the latest features, but I would say that the upgrade is probably around time for like the iPhone 13 or lower.
Hey, Sabrina, Apple basically had me at battery life for all day. That's all I need to know. Hey, thanks so much for joining us this morning. We really appreciate it.
Absolutely. Have a wonderful day.
You too. Take care. All right, folks, we'll be right back after this quick break.